Good Sunday morning, people. Thanks for the show out on yesterday's video, the top secret mission. And I like some of the guesses. Some of you guys are really close and some of you guys are closer. We're gonna do some work on the house today for Sunday. Got a lot of things that we need to do. Try to get some of the rest of the wallpaper off one room at a time, but this section here it's been too long. We need to do it. Also, doors. Our oldest one has needed a new door in his room for a while. We've kind of patched it up. I've had to work on it several times to get it to close right, and he's been locked and trapped in there a few times too, which really isn't that funny if there's like a house fire or something. Hey, the middle child that lives down in the finished side of the basement has never really had a door, so we're gonna gotcha man carpenter today. We're gonna be framing up a door, baby. Woo. It should work. But I figure I start today by weighing myself. I don't know if it's been 5 days since no, it definitely hasn't, because that was like day 50 or 49 that I started that, and it's only like 54 right now, 53. You would be surprised how easy it is to lose track of this. Like, I have people all the time like, you don't know what day you're, it's so easy to be confused. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and weigh myself now, see if it's working at all. I've ate salads every day since then for lunch, so let's see. The anticipation builds as Gotcha Man steps on the scale. Okay. What? I'm gonna have to run that back. Is that what? Can that be? Well, these keys gotta be like a pound or something. Those sunglasses are pretty heavy too. Also, hat is unnecessary, and I mean, that's a smart watch, so it's got to weigh something. It's got computer chips in it. And a wallet. Oh, and I got a spare phone in my pocket. So that's probably it. Let's see. And I wasn't wearing boots last time. Okay, so Gotcha Man hasn't gained weight. Okay. Whew. Gee, this is stressful, dude. Totally. All right, went to the shop, got some of the tools that I needed, a walk board and everything to do our job today, and tape measure. This Milwaukee tape measure has been one of the best ones I've ever had. Milwaukee actually makes some pretty good stuff, but I do look pretty good in a Stanley though. I mean, I look damn good in a Stanley. You should see me. I shine like a diamond. You know, it's crazy, and I didn't realize how much I'd done this kind of thing until I started like thinking about this weight loss and this getting into shape sort of thing. But in my mind, I'm right here at Wendy's now. I'm just gonna pick up a couple of those like pecan salad things for me and the missus to eat real quick before we get working on the house. And my thought, this is my literal thought process. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm gonna share it with you guys anyway, because that's what I do. I share the real embarrassing stuff. And by real, I mean not real embarrassing, but it's real, raw. Whatever. Doesn't even matter, does it? I thought, well, I could get us both salads, but I could also sneak and get like, 6-piece nugget real quick and eat it real quick before I get home. Because that's normally what I would do. That's normally my behavior, is pretend to just get this, but also get something else that I eat. And not in like a, I don't want her to know, but it just seemed normal to me. It was like, yeah, that's what people do. And they just get something extra and eat it on the way home. It's gross, dude. I gotta quit it. I'm gonna order on camera. So
Welcome to Wendy's. My name is Nicole. What can my team make for you?
Can I get 2 of the apple pecan salads, please?
What else for you?
Just that.
Just the 2 apple pecan salads?
Yep.
All right, it's $15.98.
All right, thank you. Maybe there's a science to this. Maybe it wasn't just me and my fat ass. Maybe it's because they ask you. And she was almost like, "Are you sure?" And for a minute there, I was gonna say, "Does she know me or something? Or do I come in here and do that much?" This is the Wendy's that old Gotcha Man used to work at when I was younger, dude. You'd go out, there's freezers out here, it's like a shed. Well, not freezers, because it's fresh, never frozen. Let me clear that up. But they would have the thawed meat patties out there. I made it to Grill Man. If any of you guys in the chat, let me know in the chat. Have you ever worked at Wendy's before? And you know what I'm talking about, because you start off at the French fry thing, and it said beep, 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 and you got to remember, you know, pull them out and cancel. And then the shakers of the salt and all that crap. But you go from that and you like clean stuff or whatever, but then you work your way up to grill man. And I remember being so nervous for rush hour. It was like, this is gonna be your first rush, man, you ready? And I was like, nope, but I guess I will be. Small, bro. Almost went without eating at all, and I wonder if that's the key. I mean, I don't want to starve myself, but there is such thing as fasting, so it's not like it can't be that bad for you if people do. We got us some doors. Only one I could find. She wanted solid core doors, which that's something I would have never thought of. That's what I'm talking about. We came up two different worlds. I don't want no janky hollow door. But the only solid core wood one I could find didn't have the hole in it for the handle. So the universe is really trying old Gotcha Man out. But you can buy these boring kits. It even comes with the hole saws, which I'm probably missing that 2-inch one in my set of hole saws. So Craftsman hole saw kit. I'll probably drill it backwards or something. I'll just tell the kids there's a trick to opening your door. But just got some new handles. And you can tell if a man's ever done a door before, you know good and well to get shins. And I don't mean by replacing the core in the one, but framing this other one up. So I got my little sidekick with me. He's wearing his new Versus that he got yesterday. I'm pretty sure he's not happy about it, but it is really weird about trying on new footwear. He'll run from you and kick out. He's just not a fan of it. But I just lack a few 2x4s from having everything I need and get to the house to do some work, baby. Woo! Hopefully you don't mind if I put a few 2x4s behind you, old buddy. That'd be terrible. We've got 5 pieces of wood. Bye-bye. I love you, dude. Let's do it. 5 pieces of lumber. I think I got everything I need. I brought my saw home from the shop. I got some 3-inch screws, like deck screws. Watch live now. Uncle Will is live. All right, well, I'll be right back. My uncle's live. What do you want to do with it?
Will it work in the hallway?
Yeah. Actually, then I lied when I said his light was the last light to change. That is the last light. And that actually looks like some of our lights, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so Mama Bear found a light. I've got $1,700 worth of lumber. He found whatever this is. Oh. All right, don't ask him. It'll make him mad again. All right, let's see if we can get this chain through the checkout. Really putting that new Lowe's credit card in. Hey man, that's what credit's for, right? And he put it into the house. Man, nothing makes me happier than like doing stuff to the house. Besides these two. Poor guy. He had a meltdown a minute ago, I guess, but.
He just said, "Are you sad of me? Yes or no?"
Are you sad with me?
Are you sad of me?
Oh, sad of me. Gosh. He really knows how to pull at your heartstrings, huh? All right, it's door time. All right, let's get to his house. And yeah, I'm sneaking in a little one real quick. We just have enough for a certain amount of days, so I don't want to use them up. That guy was like, "You Milos are military?" And I was distracted trying to get my credit card out. I was like, "What is it?" He was like, "You military?" I was like, "No, ex-con."
Did you say that? Yeah. Did he laugh?
Yeah. I was like, "Do I get any?" Did you see that one kid wave when I waved at you?
Yeah.
You were like behind him and I waved and he was like, "Oh, hey." Oh my God. That's annoying, wasn't it? Oh, well, that guy moved now. I don't even have to back up. All right, let's go be doorsman.
Doorsman?
Yeah, what a lame dad joke. I was like, let me get this door and dash. Like
He
DoorDash.
laughed.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm funny, I think. All right. You've been singing a lot lately, buddy.
What are you singing?
Kakakiko. Kakakiko. Good job. What song is that? I understand every word of it. What about
I
you?
think that's the Silly Goose song is what that is.
You think he's making it up?
No, it's that day do day do or whatever.
It just says it a little different. All right. Well, we're almost home. I feel like there's been a few roadblocks, but we're getting there, and then we're gonna do some doors. Damn it! So much for the plastic protecting it, but it is what it is. We're probably gonna have to sand it a little bit and I don't know if she wants to stain or paint it. Maybe old cheap old gotcha man get by with just using that. I got a little bit of stain left from the porch. Can we just use that, babe? Them new doors on the Camry, bruh. The problem, I just realized I forgot my sawhorses over at the shop, so I can make some sort of a workbench, but that's what happens when you leave your Camry in my garage. It becomes a workbench, right? You guys know the song, don't play stupid. Well, between the Camry and my tailgate, we'll figure this out. Don't worry. Ain't nothing but a thing. Thought I bent that blade earlier. Threw it down kind of hard. Kinda. Funny, man, I look damn good in a tape measure. Just like how them cops are always like kind of just leaning on their vest. That's a, well, let's see here. Yep. Looks like about 5 foot, 15/16. No problem. No. Anytime. I've got zero done. I'll tell you what, it really does help having a really good saw. A new saw with a sharp blade on a 19 1/4 and 19. Not only does it cut it nice and flush to where they're both exact same size, but man, can you be any more accurate than that? 19 1/4, 19 on the button. Gotcha, man. Can cut a board, I guess is what that means. I just can't cut no rug, you know what I'm saying? All right. I think the plan's making sense. Build a half wall on this side, half wall on that side, door in the middle, tap con it to the, I don't know if I want to tap con it to the wall because I can cause a leak. Maybe that brick is sealed already. But there's a solid beam right here to fasten it to. Do the same on this side. Yep. This side here is gonna be a little bit different. I gotta cut this foam wire out, but it goes down just by a 1/4 inch. I don't know if the camera actually picks that up or not, but that's the reason I label these right hand. And I kind of cut them at an angle, because that's not really gonna matter as long as my inside wall where the door fastens is straight. Right, Dalton?
What? Yeah.
I was just gonna see if you'd agree with me. Well, it's starting to resemble a doorway. You're gonna have a welcome mat right outside your doorway? I gotta say, this is gonna be the hard part, because every one of these I've ever put up in my life, you put them up like this. Like you take that little black thing out that holds the door shut, and you put them up like that. But where I have to cut this one down because it's not a normal size entryway, I gotta, hopefully these pins, hopefully this isn't a security hinge, and I can pop these pins out. But I gotta pop the pins out, take the door out of the frame, and that frame's gonna be super flimsy to try to get it downstairs without, I mean, you know, there's just like an air gun that shot this joint together. So, God, I hope I don't break it getting it down there. I don't know what it is about a door that makes you want to just knock on it, right? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Wow. Hey, 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 yeah. Yeah. Why am I so retarded? If you guys have never taken one of these out before, you can literally just get like a flathead screwdriver. And it's just, it's like a plastic nut that threads in there. And all it does is just keep the door latched for transport or whatever. But let's see if I can knock those pins out. All right, turns out they were removable, so that part I don't have to worry about. I'm pretty sure that's what they call that whenever, like security hinges is the ones that you can't take them out. But all right, I'm gonna pop that out of there, awkwardly hold this up in my miter saw and try to cut the frame apart. But I'm gonna have to wait until, I really wish I had a big table saw to run this across to get it perfect. But where it's a solid core door, that's one of the reasons, after talking to her about it, it makes more sense, because I'm gonna have to cut this down like 4 inches at the bottom. So I guess I'll just use my skill saw, but it's at the shop too. My whole life is at the shop. It's a theme. If you ask my wife, it's a theme. It's always, oh, hey, I was gonna scratch my back real quick. Gotta run to the shop and get my back scratcher. I don't even know what this, I shouldn't even be filming this part. I think I somehow pulled that off, man. Already put your welcome mat down? Yeah. I think it's good to go. Just put some drywall on these two little walls. I think I'll put some cross bracing on here. And we got a doorway. What do you think, Chevelle?
That looks good.
Sick. You just saying that? Just to be nice. Did you tell your friend to tell me it looks good? Nah, I mean, it's a door, right? I just gotta hang the door on the hinges. Honestly, when we close those two sides off, it'll finally make it feel like it's its own room, you know? And the flooring literally stops there, so.
Yeah, like it won't be a cutoff on the flooring anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, once that door's hung, and I'm gonna drywall both sides of it and paint it white so it matches the rest of the walls. All right, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little tired, a little wore out. That was a nice little project. I need to clean up out here with, right, sweeping. Who does that? If you ain't got a leaf blower, what are you doing? Like, I'm gonna fire that thing up and blow all this to the neighbor's yard. Not the sheriff, if you're watching. Speaking of, he subbed to my channel, him and his wife. You gotta get subs where you can get subs at, right? Which, guys, wait till you see how I plan on getting more subs. I've got a plan. That's something I'm gonna do. It's kind of silly, but it's gonna work. Anyway, let me know what you think. Even if you want to be harsh down below, I don't care. The doorway's done. I just gotta cut this down, like I say, the same amount that I cut the frame, and just put the pins back in, hang her up, put the mechanisms in, and I gotta cut the hole in that one. That's for the other boy. We're gonna fix his door, probably stain or paint that or whatever. I'll record it because I record everything, baby. because I do this daily. Daily. And I've been doing it daily for 53 days today. Can you say that? It ain't easy, baby. But how else you gonna pay that truck off, baby? Woo! I'm sure my neighbors love me.